Hello, and welcome to your 6th C++ Just Basic tutorial. In this tutorial, I will be going over arrays. Okay, an array is a variable that can take many different values, all in one variable. Okay, so let me show you one. So let's name it first array, and it can take 5 values. Okay, so the variable name for making an array would be dim, followed by the name of the array, and then in parentheses the amount of values it can take in. So just like that. And I'm gonna do it like sort of like a looping way. So let's make a variable right here. X equals, no, I'm not gonna make that right now. Save that for later. Okay, so we have to set value to the different elements in this array. Every different value is called an element of the array. Okay, so there is 5 different elements of our array. Okay, so 1, 2, so let's set 1, 2, 1. Let's set each one of them to their array element number. So let me do that now. 3, 4, 5. Okay, simple enough. Now let's print out the array. Okay. Now I put in the variable x for the array element, and we'll set x to 1. Okay, and now we will do x equals self plus 1, and we don't need to declare the variable. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. It's going to loop through this. The first time it's going to print out 1, because it's telling us the computer is being told to print out the array, and we're going to print out x, the x array. So since x equals, let me put that thing under there. That's where it belongs. Okay. So we're telling it to print out the first value. So let's set x equals 1. The first value which would be first array 1. So we're going to print out the number 1. Then we're going to add 1 to x. So next time around it's going to print out first array number 2, and then it's going to print out 2, and so on like that. And so this thing doesn't go on forever. We're going to do if x equals 6, and because there's no first array number 6, there's no 6th element in our array. So if x equals 6, then we're going to end the program. There's another way to do this with branch labels, but I think I will go over that in the next tutorial. Okay, so we ended that. Now we may be done. Let's debug this to be sure. So this ladybug right here is debug, and so you click right here. It shows you all the variables in your program, and this is the code down here and stuff. So you click this button right here, it will go through your code. There's something wrong with my code. Now, as you can see, this is what's wrong with our code. It goes back to the code goes back to the beginning and loops around again. Each time resetting x to the value of 1. So if it keeps doing that, it's just going to keep going as 1. And we also never told the program to loop it back around. So we're going to say, go to start, and go to end. Okay, since we're here, we're going to have to go over branch labels. Okay. So, this is our start branch label, and this is our quit branch label. Okay. Okay, so it's going to, if x equals 6, we're going to go to the quit branch label, which is right here. And and at the end of this, we're going to go to start as long as x is not equal to 6. So it's pretty simple enough, I think, at least. I think I'll do my own separate tutorial on that next. Okay, so this is good for now. I think to debug that, it goes from 0 to 5. And we're good. Yep. And arrays. There's something that I didn't tell you guys. All arrays start at 0. And the only reason it wasn't obvious for this is because since I didn't give the first array, which is actually element 0, not 1, since I didn't give it a value, it was automatically set to 0. So technically it's the same thing as it would be if I declared it. But you gotta remember that if you declare an array with 5 characters, there's actually, or elements, there's actually 6 of them. Okay, so that's simple enough. So, let's do something like this. Printing. So we're going to print out the array. And we are done. Boom. So it says printing out the array, then it counts up 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once it's done, it clicks done. So now we know what's going on. And it is indeed working. Let's change these variables. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So it does not change the output. It is indeed printing out the array's elements. So that is it for arrays. In the next tutorial, I'll be going over branch labels, so it should be a very simple and short tutorial. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next tutorial.